Hey everyone, Miles J here, and today I'm with someone you may know, EVAH. How are you liking LA so far?
I love coming out to LA. There's so much you can do here.
Is she treating you right?
Yeah, honestly, I went down to Santee Alley, picked up some cute things. I've been performing everywhere since I first landed, so she's been keeping me busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad. In case y'all didn't know, EVAH is a drag queen, okay? She performs in high heels.
Can we cut first?
Yes.
It's EVAH.
It's EVAH or EVAH?
It's
I thought it was EVAH.
No, it's the H that throws people.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's EVAH.
Okay. EVAH! EVAH! I'm sorry.
Come here!
EVAH, let's go! Oh, shit. I've been reading it like that this whole time.
It's okay.
Oh
no,
my God.
You're not the first, and nor will you be the last, so
damn.
It's all good.
Okay, well hopefully that clears that up for anybody else who had that particular question.
Right.
So today's game is the NEWLYFRIEND game, as I'm sure you guys can see. Basically, we have a series of questions. We're both going to answer them on our whiteboard and, you know, get to know each other a little bit better. Because honestly, we haven't chatted besides, you know, this. This is the longest conversation we've had so far.
Literally. Because I remember you came to see me at Fault Line at that one show. I literally geeked out because I didn't think you were actually going to come and show up. And I was like, oh, they love me. Come to see my show.
Shall we begin the game?
Absolutely. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's go. Round one. You know the most important question. Who always goes first? 1, 2, 3. Andreas.
I'm a top. Mine says Bad Romance by Lady Gaga.
Yes! That's a classic.
It was actually my very first drag performance. And I don't know, like, as soon as that song came out, it just, like, it changed music, the game, everywhere. So I'm hooked. It's my fave.
I mean, how could you not be? A song that iconic. The song that inducted her into the Illuminati.
Right, right.
Mine is Crazy in Love by Beyonce.
Yes!
That song.
Another classic.
Whenever this song comes on, like, I immediately snatch my wig off and I run to the dance floor. And
then the
superhero.
Yeah, you just can't help it.
Yeah, it's just, I literally stop conversations that are happening. I'm like, I have to go.
That's me and Single Ladies too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I took a year to learn that choreography, but...
Oh, so you know the choreo.
Yeah, like every time it would come on before, like even before I started drag, like... I was that one gay boy in the middle of the dance floor.
Doing the whole routine.
Exactly. Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta dig deep in the archive because I have a couple. Mine says Free Your Mind by In Vogue. Okay, so the story behind this is that this was literally my second drag performance ever. And we were doing a charity drag show at this club, and Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia, was the hostess. And during my section, because this was split up between like 4 girls, and during my section, I decided to do like a hair toss, and my wig went like off into the distance, nowhere to be seen. The Team Rocket was blasting off again. Nicole Paige Brooks saw it, the audience saw it. It was like pure, like I never can listen to that song without thinking
And it was
about
just
moment.
bald cap underneath?
No, just boy hair.
Mine was a little bit different because I was like thinking, I haven't really performed that much as like a drag queen, but like on my own. I was like, so I went way back into the depths when I was just a wee little boy, and I said It's So Yesterday by Hilary Duff.
Get out! Oh my god!
Yeah, I said like age 10 or something, like I don't know how old I was, but I was in elementary school. And what I did was I gathered my parents into like our living room downstairs, and I like set up chairs like in a row, And I was like, come watch me perform this song because I fucking love this song at the time.
Yes.
And I like put pants on my head or whatever because I didn't have hair.
Yes!
And I was like, you know that part when she like gets on her knees and she's like, cause it's over, let it go and tomorrow. Like that whole moment. Like
the Hillary Duff hair ties.
I loved hairography.
Yeah.
Like that whole hair flipping thing. I was into it.
Hence why you love Crazy in Love.
Right.
I mean, that's the hairography song.
It is the hairography song. Oh. She wants tea.
Oh God! I kind of want. It's like I almost want to go on my phone and just scroll through Reddit.
Oh my God!
Because that's where all the rumors start. Mine says season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. So with that, there were a lot of like speculation and rumors going around thinking that I hated Nina Bonina Brown.
Oh, really?
From that season, yeah. But yeah, but like, and I would say that this is probably like the worst that has happened like in a while because there was just no truth to it besides of assumptions and speculation based off of comments that were made online. And the thing was, it's like she like, and I've talked about this before too elsewhere, but like she did a number that I've done before, and then my fans like basically tagged me in all this drama and all this stuff, making aware of it, saying like, oh, did you see she did your number, like, oh, she's copying you. And I was like, but then I slightly played into it. I was like, well, this is interesting, you know, being kind of like coy and petty at the same time. But then like her fans immediately clung to that. And like since then, they think that I hate her and that I've always tried to copy her and that I'm racist or I'm prejudiced, all this stuff. And it just, I had like a 14-year-old girl from Italy like go on my fan page and straight up like tried to rip me a new one. I'm like, it's past your bedtime, like, girl. Like, what?
Go to bed.
Ciao. I'd say that was pretty bad, like, as far as, like, internet drama goes. But I was actually kind of happy that that's all that was, too, because...
Like, that's all that came of it.
Yeah, because,
internet drama can spiral into a fucking hellfire.
Yeah, but the thing was, is like, I even called Nina, and, like, we were like, girl... Like, this is so much for what this really was, because it really was no tea between us. So we were just like, girl, let's just let this die. What's your tea? What's your rumor?
Well, mine is that I'm a weeaboo Uncle Tom.
Ew!
People think I'm like selling out and I want like a Japanese boyfriend or someone Asian. I think in part it's also because, you know, I like Japanese stuff.
Well, yeah.
And then that makes other, especially black people, think that I don't like my own blackness. And I've gotten that a lot from like a lot of other black people. And it's just like, girl, if you don't like everything that's black, then you must hate yourself.
Wait, what the heck's a weeaboo Uncle Tom?
Oh, I guess I should explain what a weeaboo is.
All right.
So a weeaboo is someone who is like super into Japanese culture, and you know their characteristics are they want like a Japanese girlfriend and they like fetishize off the like Japanese people.
But the other thing too is it's something that sort of a lot of like even people who go to cons and stuff, we sort of like, I say we because I gladly embrace it because like I love, like I'm obsessed with like anime just like the rest of them and love Japanese culture, but
like reclaiming the word.
I don't even see it as something because like me and my friends always call it like weeb trash, like, you know, like it's sort of like becoming like a term of endearment almost sometimes among friends. So even when somebody tries to be negative with it, I'd never take it seriously.
And then on top of that, like the person who's using it is probably also an anime, because how else would you know about that term unless you watched it in the first place? So it's just kind of like
exactly.
And then the Uncle Tom is like an old saying. It's just a term for somebody who is oh damn, how do I explain this? Let's say there's a person like actually named Uncle Tom. He's the black guy who's in the house that works in the slave house, and he will tell the master if any of the other Negroes are acting up. So he's the snitch.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And inside the house, and he gets benefits. So so it's just like a kind of backhanded, like you are stabbing us in the back and you don't care and you're like using.
See, it's funny because I've always known what Uncle Tom means, but it's actually it's more interesting to hear it from that perspective and that sort of definition because it definitely makes it more apparent what it actually means.
Right,
too.
right. The intensity of the word. So yeah, y'all tried it.
Laughing track Barbie doll / gifted paintings. I was at DragCon 2 years ago. One of my supporters on Twitter had came out and literally hand painted a Barbie doll they bought to make it look like the whole clown look that I do.
Did you post a picture of this?
The picture that they posted where they got their inspiration from was literally posted days before. Oh. So they got on the ball with that. They handed me this Barbie doll and it was literally the details, the polka dots, the mug was painted exactly the same, and I was blown away. I was like, this is so sweet because it's an homage to my character, and plus you paid so much attention to the details, so I was so touched. But then of course all the lovely drawings and paintings and fan art that I get on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm just so thankful people go and take the time to draw this big face of mine. What about you?
For me, it was a watch and a Six Flags VIP pass.
Oh, word!
I know. Okay. It was very, a lot of things have happened. Right. A lot of kind gestures and free tickets and passes and drawings and stuff that I didn't think I'd be getting from the kindness of strangers.
Oh, yeah.
It was a little bit more personal.
Right.
He wanted to meet me and my other friend and we chatted for a little bit and he was really casual and relaxed and a really nice guy. And he was like, yeah, thanks for treating me to ramen and all this other stuff. And he was like, we should go to Six Flags and I just want to hang out with you guys for a day. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, I'll get the VIP tickets and everything. I was like, are you sure? He was like, yeah.
Right, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, all right. Well, if that's the case, we're going to ride every single ride at this,
Might as well take advantage,
exactly. Every single one.
Moment.
As a gift, when we got there, which I wasn't expecting because he already bought us Six Flags tickets, he got me a watch, me and my friend a watch. And it was this really, it's hidden away somewhere in there, but it was a diamond one that I had on my,
wow,
and
it wasn't even a novelty, all digital, Bugs Bunny watch. Or
it was a very classic,
I love that. Wow.
Golden Globes watch. I was I was like, this is so extra. Okay, let's have fun on the roller coaster.
Right, yeah. That's awesome.
So thank you to that guy out there.
Yes.
I know you're watching. I know you're watching.
To anyone watching that knows me and my work, this might be a little too obvious, but I said Lady fucking Gaga for sure. Because it's been her since the beginning.
And I love that you capitalized the G's. It's so classic.
Yeah, she
intended for that.
Because people literally always put the other G in lowercase, but I'm like, no, it's 2 capital G's. You have to. That's what it is. That's
Didn't
how
you
she
see
is.
the headdress thing that she had on?
I went to see her at the Monster Ball back in 2011, and I just saw her again for her Joanne tour, and that just unlocked and blessed my soul, and opened this whole world of inspiration for I've been doing Gaga nonstop since that concert because I was it just reminded me of my love for her. I just on a whim, I just recorded a little lip sync video backstage at one of the bars that I worked at. I did AO. I was just fooling around just with my phone and then my girlfriend got in the shot, whatever. And I posted it. I was feel my oats tonight. I did almost 3 Gaga songs in a row, that show, which was...
I think I remember seeing that tweet.
And then all of a sudden, the next day, at around 12 p.m. Girl, I know all the details here. I just look at 12 p.m. and I look down at my phone and all of a sudden I see Lady Gaga liked your tweet, and I said, oh, this is probably a fan account or something because you never know.
Right.
But then I saw the blue check mark and I literally went, oh. It was literally like you and Tyler Oakley when he reblogged your shit back in the day.
Oh.
I can't even!
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you know what this means? She knows I exist, that I'm real, that I breathe. I couldn't even function because I was seeing like a movie and having lunch later that day, and I literally couldn't even concentrate.
Right.
I was so like shaken. Like I was like she knows who I am now. Like she's seen me.
I put down Michael Jackson.
Oh yes.
But he's dead. So, for someone who's living is Michaela Coel. Oh, actually, I would love to make a song. Like, see how he, like, gets down in the studio, even though I've seen, like, all the behind-the-scenes shit. And then for Michaela Coel, she's the comedian who made Chewing Gum.
Okay.
Yeah, and I follow her on Twitter. She's just so fucking raw and everything about everything. And, like, about her roles and everything. And she's still doing, like, mainstream shit as well. So I really like that she's able to balance those two. Because I've always found that really difficult, you know, especially with YouTube being, you know, demonetizing shit everywhere and everyone's scared to say curse words and all that and bleeping shit out.
Right.
I'm just like, oh, you know, there's only so much I can do. Bob the Drag Queen.
Okay.
Bob the Drag Queen.
Hell yeah.
She's just really fucking funny.
And it's effortless too for her. Yeah.
Right. And as soon, she was one of those queens on her season where I watched, you know, Meet the Queens, and I was like, this bitch is gonna win.
I put Jujubee as my favorite. So I have been, like, in love with her and her work since season 2. She's so humble, so real, so sweet, and she'll let a bitch know, too. Like, she's not one of those that's afraid to, like, set the record straight. Plus seeing her on All Stars, like, it just gave her more, like, exposure to, like, her fun, hilarious personality. I think the real reason why I appreciate her so much is because her lip sync ability. Like, she has some of the tightest lip sync numbers that I think I've ever seen. When she performed Black Velvet during that one Lip Sync for Your Life, I lived, I died, I came back and loved it even more.
Honestly, if mine wasn't Bob the Drag Queen, it would be Jujubee too.
Yeah. Okay, Yuri on Ice.
Yeah.
Or Shogenki no Soma. Which is basically it's also like Food Wars. Like
yes, I know.
So Yuri on Ice, just because it's like one of the most blatantly gay mainstream like anime to come out in forever.
Right.
That wasn't just straight up yaoi. Food Wars, because it is like MasterChef on crack. There's this like viral clip of like him making like these two guys in a suit in this one girl, like,
and they're peeling themselves on the table or whatever.
And all of a sudden they're just like stripped naked in this like magical girl transformation where they're just dying over this food.
Right.
And that is literally the whole anime. Just that whole energy. Like, it is
just weird shit.
It's so funny!
For my straight one, I put Devilman Crybaby.
Okay.
It's a new Netflix original.
Yeah.
And then for gay, I put Yuri on Ice as well.
Yes!
Because for the same exact reason.
The boys!
That you said. Yeah.
The husbands.
Just like, because I was going into it just expecting sports anime.
Yeah.
You know, or something like
Free!
Yeah, exactly. So I was quite disappointed, actually, I'm gonna be real. So when Yuri on Ice, I was like going in with no expectations, and Yuri on Ice turned out gay. This is spoiler, but whatever. It's gay. Devilman Crybaby, though, that's a little bit fucked up.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's super fucked up, actually.
Yeah.
It deals with like devils and demons and
satanic
shit like that.
stuff.
Yes, hella satanic shit. Right. So you see a lot of like sex and gore and just straight up violence. Think like Akira. Like, in that extreme, grotesque, like, you see ribs and eyeballs flying.
Because I like some tasteful gore in my anime sometimes.
This is completely untasteful.
Oh.
It is 100%, and it involves sex, and sometimes both at the same time.
Oops.
It also pairs this disgusting, grotesque, macabre, you know, imagery with, like, really heartfelt moments and teachable moments, you know, about friendship and shit like that, and does that in, like, a really weird way, but it's extremely effective because you see all this fucking gore, and then there's like a moment where like you know are like, wow, that was like really deep and emotional, even while all this crazy shit is happening. This
is kind of a two-parter as well, because I do remember something else that happened. But
this is a good story.
One part is before drag happened, and then second part is with drag. So I put random BJ moment. So I was at this really popular club in Atlanta with a girlfriend of mine, and we had just kind of escaped this really problematic house party, and we were like, we need a palate cleanser, we need to like go in or dance on.
Right.
We know this really great club, but it's more like, but it was more one of those male heavy clubs. So I mean, she still had a good time, but you know, she was tag along for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, we went to this separate room on the side of the club to just cool down, to cool off, separate, reconvene. And then all of a sudden I look to my right, and there's this guy. So this room had a tree-like structure. Like, it was like a decorated room, and it had like a random like paper mache looking tree or something in the middle of the room. Yeah, in the middle of the room. And he was just like, all just backed up on it, and this guy was just sucking his, like right there.
In this club?
Yeah, just out in the open. And I was
where
like,
were y'all?
It was
It's a
club. It's a club that is no longer open in the city of Atlanta, but it was like one of those dark rooms.
Okay, that's what I thought was happening.
But this club was not one of those after-hour bars, so like they definitely had the people with the flashlights going, "Hey,
oh no,
hey," but that wasn't one of those moments because he was just going to town, and me and my girlfriend, I was like 18 at the time, but I was also very sheltered. So at the time I was like, is this really happening right now?
You're
oh my
like,
god. And like my girlfriend was like, oh, now it doesn't even faze me.
You're
now
like, hey girl, he goes, hey!
There's no going back. I've seen and done too much at this point to blink,
talk about it.
Blink at something like that. Some of the most awkward times in a club would probably have to be those like drunk assholes that come to a drag show and think it's okay to touch the drag queens.
Right.
And that includes my hair. We're meant to be seen, not touched.
Right.
You know, like
don't touch the art.
Right. Don't touch unless I, you know,
give you a signal.
Yes, give you the signal, or touch you for. I'm just
kidding. Touch you.
Touch you.
Mine is someone tried to make fun of me at the Abbey. So basically, it was like these two straight guys, and they walked in. And we were just at the bar minding our business, and they come from behind us and they start talking to us, and they're like, something definitely like he was questioning my femininity or something like that in like a really coy, kind of jokingly way, as you know, one straight man would do. And I was just like, do you know where the fuck you are right now? Do you know where the fuck you are? You are in a gay club, sweetie.
Right.
And I know it may not seem like that since it's extremely gentrified now. It's still a gay club.
This is our space.
Right. So you need to come here with respect. And he was ready to get up in my face too. I was like, what are you? And this friend was like, no, not here. And I was like, you goddamn right, not here. I was about to smash I was like, no, sweetie. See, not here.
That's what I hate about
not here. Because
I love, having, people fill up the bars and support the show, like go have a good time, whatever. But come correct.
Exactly.
Act
come
correctly, like we are not the zoo. I put that laughing track, which is it's basically a song just comprised of just laughter. And go check it out. It's called That Laughing Track by Crookers. And it's I don't know, like I saw Mystic Be Fierce from LA here perform it on YouTube years ago, and I even told her this in person a couple nights ago myself. I was like, you inspired me to do that performance and just try it myself, like on my own. But it, like, to this day, like people still come up to me, like, because I think the video that went viral on my channel, or of my Pride performance that I did back in 2014, is like, it's got like 363,000 views or something on it, and like it's getting shared on Facebook still, and just it makes, like, it's around on social media, but it's the one thing, it's my identifying factor, basically. Right.
People know you from that video.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm more than grateful, because like that's what I feel like put me on the map in this community.
For me, it was We With You Live.
Yes! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes.
That one was very special for me because it was just kind of like a culmination of like all the things I've ever wanted in my entire life just kind of coming true right before my eyes thanks to YouTube and YouTube Black. I got to perform it at a college, like a HBCU, out in Washington, D.C., which was also another entirely incredible experience to have like a whole crowd, like a whole Black audience just watching me just kill it on stage.
Right.
Yeah, that went by pretty incredible. Even though like my wig was like halfway off the performance.
But she still kept going.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just...
That's a professional there.
You know, I did what I needed to do.
Right.
And, you know, at least the whole 2 wigs didn't come off. Or else we would have had a problem.
See.
Now.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Your faces. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh, that's shameful. Oh, that's hateful.
Ooh.
Okay. I kind of dug deep in the past of my different drag looks that I used to do, but I'm not the best artist. These are my lovely little drawn-on bottom lashes that I used to do, where I would literally draw them probably halfway down my cheek back in the day. But then that was something that people like in Atlanta like knew me for, what to do, like just make them look convincing, but they were just drawn on or something. And then like the bow and the hair, because I got into Japanese street fashion and Kawaii fashion, and like into the Lolita gig. So I always wore like hair accessories and the teased ponytail, like $25 wigs from China. The little neckline with the the little collar, the little lace collar.
Wednesday
Right.
Addams.
Yes. I would say like my Kawaii fashion like sort of looks were definitely like my favorite.
Mine is a little different. Can you even see that? She's
Yes! Yes!
she's special.
Yes! Yes!
This is like from my unicorn makeup tutorial.
Oh my god.
Thing. So I had so much fun just putting all these like pastel colors on my face, and that's always been my mission from the get-go, is to like try and create like a pastel look for dark skin, because it's so hard to get like a rich pastel on like darker skin without it looking like ashy.
That's so important.
Like you need lotion.
Yeah.
So that was my goal. I hope I achieved that. In my eyes, I feel like I achieved it, and really that's all that's important.
I think what I appreciate the most about you is your perseverance. Because I remember watching you back during the Like My Status age, when you were in that era with your little shaved head and your little mohawk moment
coming
going
out of
on.
the scene phase into the lesbian phase.
Right, and like filming your videos at your dad's place, and like, struggling to like move to LA and like pushing out more content, even like the kind of like prejudice and hate that you were getting from your own community with your videos. I think that I have so much respect for you, and the fact that you're able to be so original with your content too, because honestly, like, there's no other like YouTuber out there like you in any way. And I just have always appreciated your strength throughout all your obstacles, because like I come from a background where like I had to move out of my parents' house at a pretty young age, and like I had to like work full time, but then I discovered drag, and I just like built that whole thing from the ground up for myself. So I can totally like get on board with somebody that like really like makes something for themselves on their own, and really like live their dream based off of like everything that they've done and their hard work. So yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're a winner, honestly.
Thank you. You're a winner, baby. For you, I put immediately. I put anime lover, because that's something that I feel like is a spiritual connection, at least personally for me.
Absolutely.
I've been watching anime since I was like a child.
Hell yeah.
A little baby. So it's an integral part of my life. So when I see someone that knows, we're already on the same wavelength. And then also I put a lovely creative.
Aww.
What I mean by this is lovely in the fact that your personality is just so warm and giving, just right off the bat, that it's just like a breath of fresh air. And creative because you are a creative individual. I haven't seen any performances, you know, that are even like similar to yours. I mean...
Shade. Go on! Aw, that's very sweet though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That does mean a lot. Especially like coming from like, cause like I'm so shameless in admitting that I'm just a straight up like fan. Like I totally fangirled when I met you, and I even fangirled coming over here to film this video, and like it's just it's a great opportunity. But like but thank you. That does mean a lot.
Thank you for coming here and being on my channel.
Yes, of
and
course.
being amazing.
Thank you for
If
having
you guys
me.
love EVAH Destruction, make sure to book her in your city. EVAH!
What the fuck?
I feel very attacked!
You're a fake ass bitch. I don't like you, and you shouldn't even be here.
God damn it, I thought I was gonna say EVAH! EVAH Destruction.
EVAH.
I literally, you notice how I even emphasized it?
Yeah.
EVAH Destruction.
Fever reduction, under construction.
Yeah.
If you're interested in booking me or having me at a party, you want me to do your makeup, whatever, a booking in general is a booking, email luther@bookomni.com. Remember to support your local drag queens, tip your bartenders at the end of the night, and clapping is free, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't cost a cent to make noise for a girl, okay?
Alright. Play us out! That's right, you guys can subscribe. Go subscribe right here. Subscribe to
EVAH Destruction. Yes.
There you go. Subscribe, you guys. Have you subscribed yet?
Any minute now.
Go to the fucking bottom!